The Charitable Remainder Trust, CRT. Chapter 1. Charitable Remainder Trust, CRT, / Charitable Remainder Unit Trust, CRUT, / Charitable Remainder Annuity Trust, CRAT. CRT / CRUT / CRAT. If your total net worth makes your estate subject to estate taxes upon your death, you can reduce your estate by setting up a CRT which will pay you money while you're alive in monthly payments. Then when you or all the beneficiaries you named in the CRT die, the remaining money goes to the designated charity. It is irrevocable once established. It cannot be changed. With a Charitable Remainder Trust, Charitable Remainder Annuity Trust or a Life Income Trust, you donate a large sum of money to a registered non-profit charity, a school or university. This trust then pays you a fixed monthly sum, an annuity for a fixed term, usually the rest of your life. You could also name a beneficiary or several with the stipulation that they too receive a monthly stipend from the trust. After all the beneficiaries pass on, the charity keeps the remainder, what's left. This is a way to help out while you're alive, have your economic security covered and keep the IRS from getting both capital gains taxes on any gains on the sale of the assets, they could be stocks, real estate, etc., and estate taxes when you die. A charitable trust is used to make donations and realize tax savings on an estate. Typically, you will enjoy the use of this asset or property and get a percentage of its profits as with stocks until you die. Then it is transferred to the charity and your kids aren't stuck with these assets in your estate, thus having to pay taxes on them. The basic concept of a charitable remainder trust is simple. If you own something, property, stocks, etc., that has appreciated significantly since you acquired it, you'd have to pay capital gains taxes on it if you were to sell it. Plus, if you left it to your children when you die, they'd have to pay estate taxes on it provided your entire estate was valued at over the mandatory minimum. The concept is that by donating this asset to a charity now in a CRT, upon your death, writing it up such that you get paid a certain amount from it per year, like 7%, you can actually come out significantly ahead than if you sold it and had to pay all those taxes. Plus, donating it entitles you to a tax deduction. It seems counterintuitive to think that giving something away to charity will make you come out ahead financially, but with the way the tax laws are written, this could happen. You give away a lot of your assets to charity, they are then creditor-proof and you still get the benefit of these same assets during your lifetime. With the CRT, you gift your property to a charity. This protects it from creditors, saves you money on taxes and gives you an income source throughout your lifetime. You pick an IRS non-profit status charitable organization as the beneficiary of the irrevocable CRT. You make a charitable donation to this charity which gives you the right to claim a tax deduction for the fair market value of whatever assets you contribute to the trust. Although you have gifted the assets to the charity, you are still the income beneficiary as long as you live. The trust pays you a fixed annual income, so you get a twofold benefit. A tax deduction. The income generated from your assets. Over a lifetime, this could come out to more than the assets are worth because of that tax deduction and no estate taxes on the assets by beneficiaries at death. Overall, there are a lot of benefits. You get a large tax deduction this year. You get an annual fixed retirement income. You help a charity. Your assets in this trust are now protected from creditors and lawsuits. There is that much less estate to be taxed upon your death. The regular annual income you get from the trust is open and vulnerable to creditors. One way to protect this money is to set up a charitable remainder annuity trust / CRAT in a state that exempts annuities from creditors. A charitable remainder trust is irrevocable. It can't be undone after it's made. A charitable remainder trust is tax exempt. Rather than the IRS getting estate taxes, a charity gets the money. You generally need an asset minimum value of $100,000 to start one. Private Annuity Trust Info. Set up this trust. The owner sells a property or investments to the trust and he/she or their beneficiary, IES, get paid an annuity for X number of years or for life. When the last beneficiary passes on, the remainder goes to the final named beneficiary. Think of a CRT to a private individual. You do this in order to avoid the capital gains taxes on property, real estate, stocks, or other investments you might own. Since a PAT is no longer owned by the individual, it's not part of the estate, so can't be taxed in estate taxes. annuitytoday.net/news/private-annuity-trust.php en.wikipedia.org/wiki/private_annuity_trust CRT/CRUT/CRAT websites en.wikipedia.org/wiki/charitable_remainder_annuity_trust gift-estate.com/resource.html advocatehealth.com/acf/about/remainder.html charitableremainder-trust.com chs.ca/fundraising/remainder-trust.html ctcdelaware.com plainyourlegacy.org savewealth.com/planning/estate/charitable trusts.html